Read them as they come in.
Sounds.
Good afternoon. I got Ken Catalone, the bearded Packer fan, with me. But Bill T, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, and we'll put you in your spot.
There we go. That looks a little more like.
I figure since this is your show, we should probably put you first.
Yeah. Yes, and that is confirmed. I've checked everywhere. It is Lions at Packers week 1. The profile bet is back.
Oh, yeah. We going back at it. It's either going to be the revival of Kitty Ken or we're going to have the first caged lion.
It's second for me personally, but boom! I went there.
That was fucking perfect, JB.
You know, I take all the shit I get when I deserve it, and if I have something that I can make it funny at my expense, don't I do it?
Why do you think we get along so freaking well?
I know, because you do the same thing. So Thanksgiving is the truffle shuffle one, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not week 1. Week 1's like a preseason game, so we can't do a truffle shuffle on that.
Oh no, but we will go full fat guy to fat guy.
Yeah. We ain't scared to bare our bellies and shake it.
Oh hell no! Now we're either going to get a bunch of viewers or we're going to traumatize them. Either way, I'm cool with it.
Guess what? Our viewers went up each time, so we did all right. I gotcha.
Well, shit. In that case, if the viewers keep going up, I might have to start asking for a cut to take this shirt off, man.
Hey, I don't get any donations for that. I've had them pay me to put your shirt back on, though.
Well, hey, you got to give me a cut of that then, too.
I have. It's went towards StreamYard. Boom! There! I've always got an answer.
Oh, well, in that case, I think your StreamYard price just went up.
It did. It's good for everybody. So there. Because I'm from Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good.
Come on, that's cheating, JB. You know you can't say that without me fucking laughing.
I know. Nobody can hear that without me laughing, especially when I put that echo on it. But yes, we will see you tonight at 9:00 on the Roundtable Talk. We will be discussing the schedule release. I know Ken will eventually be there, but he does have to start on another show first.
Yep. But you will all see this ugly guinea mug on your screens tonight.
So somebody has got to get me access, and it says there's 2 seats available. So if you
all you got to do after the show, you and me will get on it, and I'll get you covered.
It won't let me log in now. It logged me completely out.
That's I'll get you logged in under me.
Okay, perfect. Good afternoon, Brent. Yeah, I got to have a co-host because I can't run the controls. God damn it. And of all the people, he's got a picture in there. Got to put it up. The fans love that picture.
Oh, which picture?
Kitty Ken.
Oh, God. You're gonna make me do my own fucking self-deprecating.
Yes, ain't it
Oh, yeah. You're getting the caged lion after this one.
great? Yeah, there he is. It's Kitty Ken. Lions versus Packers. We will see who has the more balls to win. First, Jared Goff or Jordan Love. Well, if you remember, first week, their stat lines were almost identical. Both of them threw one pick. Both of them threw for over 300 yards. Both of them threw for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So,
The only difference is week one, Jordan Love split a sack and Goff didn't.
right. Because Goff has been tougher than nails for 4 straight seasons, yet Jordan Love has yet to get through one.
Oh, no, he got through his first one.
He missed a half. Don't forget, he missed a half at the beginning of the season. Calf injury, remember? Calf, not knee, not ankle.
No, he missed the calf last year.
Was that last year too?
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, he has yet to do it again. How's that?
Yeah. So don't worry. Week one will be another 5 INT game for Goff.
So let me get this one for him. But I figured out what song I'm downloading for the Truffle Shuffle on Thanksgiving, and whoever loses has to dance to it.
Oh God!
Come on, shake it! Come on, shake it!
Oh my God!
Tell me that ain't gonna be great.
It's gonna be something. It might be great for some people, but I think a lot of other people are just gonna get traumatized.
Broski with the Boski.
What's up, fellas?
What's up there, Broski?
I just was admitting that the Bears are going to Mini, right? Is that confirmed week 1, or is the Mini coming to Chicago?
Well, no, I was going to say the rumor I'm hearing is the Bears are going to Washington, 4:30 game week 1.
It was just announced all across everything. The week 1 schedule's out. It's
is it? Oh, let me see then. Let me check it out, man. Like I said, until I see the actual official release tonight, like I really am skeptical about anything. Let me see.
Seeing as how we haven't started the year yet, I think I'm still good. And if you don't think this Packers and Lions game is going to be close either way, I don't know what to tell you because you haven't been paying attention to football the past couple of years.
Well, there was one game where you didn't get close.
Well, that was, 2 years ago in the first one?
Last year, remember?
It was a 10-point difference.
Double digits. You complained about the other one where we lost by double digits in our first year with a new coach and a gutted roster. You, bro. He'll be there tonight.
Don't worry, I'll be on usually. It's just last week Rob had some personal stuff, so I had to man the show alone.
And the week before that, he got caught flogging the dolphin and got grounded from the shows. Oh, Ricky comes up with a great line after that statement.
I was going to say, I don't know how you're going to stop that from happening because I think I'm getting hard on everybody around here.
That's not me, buddy. I don't need it. Hey, at least we give it as good as we take it. You know what I mean?
JB, where'd you see that week 1 schedule release?
I saw it on Facebook just a little bit ago because they are. It confirmed everything that we've already heard was confirmed, and it's you in Minnesota. I just don't remember
who confirmed it though.
NFL on Fox.
Did they? Okay. So Bears at Queens week 1 is what you're saying.
It could be either way. I don't remember.
Okay. Interesting.
For the Lions, I think, we already know of 2 of them because they're the only games on in that time slot. And everybody says it's not, but we got 2 there. We got the week 5, we're going to be Monday night versus the Bengals. And week 18, Sunday night football versus the Eagles is my projection. So that's at least 4.
And I'm not. Oh, we've got a smoking dad.
Woohoo! So I know of at least 4. It'll probably be 5, just like it's been the last 2 seasons. Wouldn't you agree, Ken? That's what
Oh,
the Lions have got consecutively 2 years in a row.
well, what for primetime games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we usually float right around the same primetime games. So yeah, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in that range.
Yep. It's usually 4 to 6. I'm going to say right at 5 because that's what it's been the last 2 years consecutively for both the Packers. Hell,
I
even
was
the
going to
Bears
say
had
the
4.
Bears. The Bears, yeah, I was going to say the Bears usually get 3 or 4, even though they suck. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny. But yeah, that would
And
make sense.
The Tigers have been tearing it up, leading the league in scoring right now, beating teams 14-1, 13-2, 15-2.
Hold on, wait a minute. If we're the smoking crew, I didn't know we were allowed to smoke on this show, man.
I told you we could a long time ago. It's the Huddle app that don't allow us. Ever since we've been on that, there's been no smoking.
JB, is that really your dad who posts in the chat?
Yeah, that's my real dad.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
75 years young and was alive when the Lions won their last 3 championships.
Cool.
So, that being said, that's why I'm a diehard Lions fan, is that man right there.
Shout out JB's dad.
Oh yeah, it's the third Ken.
No, he's the first Ken.
hey, we can't go by that order because then that puts me as the last Ken, and we know
we are. Wait, you're last on the program, first in our heart. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Javi Baez.
Who's W Vox?
That's Will Vogel, the one that's always on the NFL Roundtable talks with me.
Yep.
And the Lions Fan Cave chat. You.
Yeah, the one that's got the big square jaw
and the butt chin. Kitty Ken is above bearded Ken.
You know, I did used to like you, Will.
Oh, you still like him. I still remember the first time you were on the show, and he went off camera and ate a sandwich. And he comes back and he goes, "Man, I got shit all over my chest." I said, "Well, if you wipe better on that butt chin, you wouldn't have shit on your chest."
Whoa.
Remember that? We give it away. We give shit to each other equally on this show.
Yep.
But it's in a playful way. It's not that degrading where you feel like somebody just kicked you in the nuts. I'm gonna make you spit pop yet.
Oh. Sorry, JB, I'm not a squirter.
That's not what she said.
Believe me, I know. Yeah, Broski, you haven't seen the interactions between JB and I yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not Eric. I actually know what all this means. Like,
yes.
Hey, give me some time. I'm trying to work my magic with Eric and get him out there.
Yeah. Javi Baez has been a surprise. He's actually living up to his contract for the first time for the Tigers this year out of preseason. It's about goddamn time. That's all I got to say. It was kind of like J-Mo breaking 1,000 yards last year, and I said it was going to happen, and everybody told me I was stupid.
Ooh, let me ask you about this, JB. So this was do you know Kurt Steele, the Lions podcaster?
Yes.
Okay, so I go on. I don't go on his channel, but I chat with him in the comments and stuff for a while. And he was telling me how like J-Mo's gonna have more yards than Amon-Ra this year and everything. And I'm like, well, honestly, like I would, if I'm the Lions, I'm trying to like use Laporta more than they used him last year, which would probably impact J-Mo's numbers because it was weird last year. Like J-Mo's numbers went up, from the year before. Laporta's numbers went down from his rookie season. So like from my perspective, like what I would do if I were the Lions, I would try to use Laporta more, and I would try to use Gibbs more. You know what I mean? Which probably would lower J-Mo's numbers a little bit. The only other option or like variable is maybe J-Mo still gets his 1,000 yards and then actually lowers Amon-Ra's numbers, but I don't really see that happening. What do you think about that?
I think he will hit his 1,000 yards just because he missed 2 games and still did it last year because of his run after catch ability. And if you add in his rushing yards and the touchdowns there, he actually had a solid season. I think it was 9 total touchdowns and over 1,300 yards, which almost was exactly Amon-Ra's receiving numbers alone. So he's an integral part. Johnny Morton has already said, why would I change a fucking thing about this playbook? Look how well it works.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he said like J-Mo's going to get more looks this year. That's kind of how I took it.
Yep,
but
and I heard that, and I also saw a report from Scotty Montgomery that J-Mo has started to beat Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first one into the practice facility and stays and does the judge machine like Amon-Ra after he leaves.
Oh, no,
so he's
sure.
the first one in and last one out this season.
But JB, if I cue up the picture, you gonna cue up the music?
I got it.
Oh boy!
1,
Oh
2,
yeah.
3.
2, 1, and go.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that one is a modified picture. I should put the real one back in because we have a picture of Caleb on Thanksgiving Day eating corn cob at Ford Field, long ways.
Well, yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is gonna be great. I want to hear Broski's take on this.
I mean, I don't really want to say my true take on it on YouTube because I don't want to get your channel doxxed. But I would offer a suggestion. You should probably make one of Jordan Butlove and his new wide receiver Golden Shower. There's going to be a lot of packing, a lot of fudge packing going on in that locker room. It might be worth its own little cartoon or meme or whatever.
I might have to get on AI later if we can make something happen.
Broski's just mad that DJ Moore likes to walk off the field early to get the paints ready for Caleb.
Yeah, and
well, I keep telling you guys that's Case Keenum's job now. Like that's Case Keenum's job. That's why he's there. I told you, man. Case Keenum's job is to put the pillow on his lap, to take Caleb's feet and put them on that pillow, to then caress his feet and then paint his toenails. That is Case Keenum's job.
Awesome. Packers on 3. The acetone kid. No, the best one was when I was at the draft live, and it was just before I joined the Huddle Network, and it was day 1 of the draft. And he's up on that stage, and everybody's telling him, yell bear down. He grabs that mic just as bad as he did in the media room at the end of the interview, and he goes, go Bears, and walked off. And I immediately said, there goes LGBTQB1.
Yeah, that was live.
Oh, dude. You haven't used that. You haven't used that one in a long time, JB. That was like your big one last offseason, I remember.
Yep. And the offseason before was when Kyler Murray got injured and came back to practice, and he was wearing the crop top. I said, look, he's auditioning for the next cheerleader in the longest yard too.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the first things that like me and you agreed on. Actually, I thought that was hilarious, but it actually got you like in trouble on like Dan's lame ass Lions Talk Live trouble channel or something.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I remember that. I jumped in and defended it. I was like, "You communists!" I was like going off on him, and then I got blocked.
I know. I got put in timeout, and you're sitting there going, why'd you put him in timeout? But also at the same time, there was that fake Jeremy Ballrick Jr. in there saying all sorts of nasty shit at the same time. And I think he clicked the wrong profile that day.
Well, I don't think he did because that's like a straight up cheerleader channel. Like if you don't agree with what Dan says, then like you're just going to get blocked. I mean, it's pretty much how it goes. But anyway, not to dwell on that. But yeah, that was a good one. That was actually hilarious, by the way. That was a good one.
I mean, he's trying out for the guy that goes, why can't I be the quarterback?
Yeah, we'll see. Like they're going out of their way to show him with a lot of attractive females these days. Hopefully, it's not a cover.
Bill T wants to hear that soundbite at the end there.
Yeah, hold on.
One above the bottom, I believe.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this works this season.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
So does that mean since it's Will Smith saying you're going to be in the cuck chair?
No, that's Will Smith imitating Muhammad Ali. Come on now. The only chair I'll be sitting in is the one where I slap somebody and says, "Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth."
Wait, I know. Just like Will Smith, the Lions are going to get relegated to the back.
You hope. You hope.
I was going to say, Brent, I've been blocked on more Lions channels than anyone I know. Yeah.
There's a couple of them that block a lot of people. There is.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I ruffle Lions fans' feathers. You know, the casual one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I ruffle Bears fans' feathers. I mean, there's plenty of Bears channels I'm blocked on, too.
Yeah, I remember when you started talking shit about me and I fired back. I said, well, still, your best fucking quarterback was Eric fucking Kramer. You were like, shut up.
That turncoat. I'm not an Eric Kramer fan.
I know, but he did do good for you guys the 1 year he started.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Held the record for yardage and touchdowns in the season.
Yeah.
The Gay Butler got close.
Oh shit! What
like
the
that
fuck? No, I just seen a hawk pick off a little baby squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
It's flying around with it. It's flying my way. Dude, it's like profiling for me right now. This is awesome. You got some National Geographic going on. Yeah,
God.
I'm looking out my office window and I'm just like admiring nature right now. That was pretty cool.
Wait, you're in your.
It looked like a baby squirrel, not like a rat or a mouse, because it had a long furry tail. Oh shit! Nice.
I'm pretty sure I didn't cry when we were in third place last year. I was still hoping to go into the playoffs and get the vengeance.
Yeah, we all were. Hey, we're not, like I said, that defense fell completely apart once Amik went down. That was an observation, not a thing.
Dude, yeah, I'm curious to see how this plays out with good old Caleb this year, though. Like, let's see how this offense looks under this guru Ben Johnson, who I didn't want the Bears to hire.
Eric Kramer won Detroit's only playoff game until Goff broke the streak. That's true. Was it true that Gay Butler smoked a cigarette on the sideline? Yes, it's true.
Oh, you mean the third-rated guy in Packers history for throwing touchdowns to Packers?
Yeah. Oh God, he's talking about that comedy routine that I do. Well, yes, I remember watching it with you, Dad. I was just gonna say, my dad was watching it, and that guy did his routine, and I'm dying. And he goes, "You need to go to your room." Because this guy goes, "This is the reason why they don't allow the college all-stars to announce themselves." Number 27, right guard, Texas A&M. Oh shit, 72. Bruce Koskiowski, San Francisco Barber School, tight end. Next year, I hope to be a wide receiver. So every time somebody picks a tight end in the first round, I use that line on the draft show. And it's no offense to Brosky Bear or us Lions. We've done 2 in the top 20 over the past, since 2010, 15 years.
What'd you have on? What'd you do?
Hey, he goes, yes, you got it, kiddo.
About picking the tight end.
About picking the tight end. Every time somebody picks a tight end in the first round, I do the line from the 9th annual Young Comedian Show, The Routine, by Bob Nelson, and it was hosted by Rodney Dangerfield, no less. That also was the debut of Robin Williams as a major comedian on stage too, because he also did his little routine where he says, this is 1978 daytime super hit. I'm climbing in my comma."
Yeah. Jeez. What do you guys know which team Bill T is a fan of?
I think he's a Lions fan, isn't he?
He's a Lions fan. He's got one. He's one of those guys. He came in. He's supporting his Boston. You know that technically his home team is the one that Brady left.
Okay. I see Fast Freddy's in the chat too.
Yeah. The only ones I can see are the ones going to the YouTube channel right now. Patriots fan. Yeah, he's more a Patriots fan, but he likes that sounder.
Oh, Bill T is a Patriots fan, not a Lions fan. Okay.
Yep. But he talks good about the Lions because we've done stuff. I'm a Toronto Argonaut. No, you are not King SJ. Stop it.
I was going to say, Bill T, the Bears' only Super Bowl win was over your Patriots. Chew on that one, son.
Hey, it's okay. Brett Favre's Super Bowl win was over the Patriots, too.
It was.
Good old fucking Drew Bledsoe.
Wasn't he both the quarterback for both of those, or was he drafted the year after that Super Bowl?
I don't know about the 85 one since I wasn't alive for that one.
Oh, no, he was drafted after. Never mind. It was after. I had to think for a minute. I'm just going.
I was going to say, that would have been hard because he got replaced by
Tom Brady in 99.
Yeah, Tom Brady. Then he got replaced by J.P. Lossman. Then he got replaced by Tony Romo. That guy just had shit luck.
Wait, you forgot about something else. The year before, because he was with Cowboys 2 years, he was replaced for 2 games by Drew Henson.
Oh, God.
Remember that when he came back from the Yankees to play? And they realized after they realized after 2 games that Drew Henson wasn't worth a bag of water made out of paper.
Bill, you got to phrase this properly. You have more Super Bowls, not more championships than the Bears.
Bill, you're just striking out today, man. You're trying hard. I'll give you that, but you're really just it's a swing and a miss kind of morning for Bill T. Apparently,
it's just like when the question is phrased that the Lions don't have any championships.
Yeah, the Patriots Super Bowl quarterback, I think it was Tony Eason, I believe, that lost to the Bears.
That was the one. And it was like 5-6 years later. Yeah, if you say Super Bowls, you got everybody beat except for a couple of teams. But if you say, and Will Vogel has the same birthday as Mike Ditka.
Shout out Bill T.
Yep. But if you say Super Bowls, all of us here kind of had to shut up except Ken. At least I'm honest. But if you say championships in general, oops, you're failing.
Yeah. You say championships in general, I'm at the top of that mountain.
Yes, you are. Title town for a reason.
Yeah.
The best of the worst. That's what I call the Packers. The best of the worst.
The worst. For being the best of the worst, we still occasionally win shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't take that away. I can't debate that,
Oh, there goes Will Vogel.
We didn't lose the what? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. I'm doing pretty good since I lost my half virginity, meow.
What are you talking about? You're just like me. You were 8 before you were 7. And Broski even knows that joke. I heard
what
the Bears
joke?
Are going to be. I was 8 before I was 7.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh, you don't? Oh my God! Think about it. Means you had a really good babysitter.
Yeah.
It would also imply I have a vagina, right? Which I don't.
No.
No. You know how there's the insult to eat a dick? It goes along that line.
Yeah, that good babysitter. You know, the
Somebody
really
was
friendly,
somebody was chewing on it like it was bubble gum.
the girl next door thing. He even used balloons for his pads, and when he first stuck them under his sweatshirt, he had them on his belly turned sideways and said that he looked like his grandma. He's talking about that Bob Nelson special. He goes, "This is my grandma watching my grandpa."
Well, I'm more curious to see if this is really Bears Vikings. You're saying it's locked in, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's locked in because even everybody, the Vikings fans, everybody's been talking about it for like the past hour.
So let me get your
Jay. I hate to make sure that your dreams don't come true, but that's an inside joke on Will.
It is. Best of the worst for sure. North has sucked for decades. Maybe one other team was mediocre. It's like being the big kid that was held back 3 years on the little kid's playground. That's a good assessment.
I don't give a fuck as long as it means I'm the big fish. It don't matter if I'm in a small pond.
Yep. But the biggest thing with the Lions, when Willie Clay Ford bought out the rest of the ownership room. That's good.
Oh, fuck it. Since we're on JB's show, I guess just call me Gold Dust with all these shattered dreams.
I was gonna say being half a virgin's better than being half a fag.
And that's why Will Vogel should never get mad.
I'm gonna have to remember to tell that one to my buddy there, broski. He's gonna die laughing. Oh, the best part is he's bisexual, so he's gonna fucking love the joke.
My guess at 5 has already came through. We get Monday Night Football in week 5, and it looks like we're going week 6 at KC on Sunday Night Football. Will, hey, at least we're not calling you the rude version of that joke because we saw how you reacted.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to make you cry. We want to make you laugh.
Yep. We're not here to piss in your Cheerios. Now, knock the bowl around a little bit. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, I do have a little bit of Chicago news for you. Have you seen the newest edition of the men's fashion Esquire magazine?
Yeah, no.
Caleb Williams on the cover. They made the white Esquire letters match his salmon shirt.
Is that like a queer magazine or something? Like, what is it?
No, it's a men's fashion magazine, like GQ and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I guess he's styling and profiling, huh?
Yeah. And his lips match too.
Hey! Come on! Don't
Are his fingernails painted in the photo? That's what I mean.
Yes, all the way. He's all the way there.
I'm gonna have to look that one up and see.
He has like a Sherlock Holmes plaid jacket over the pink and black striped shirt. He put plaid on top of stripes.
Well, let me. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I did want to ask an actual football question and see what your thoughts are. So, Bears playing the Vikings. Who do you consider like the best players on the Vikings defense? Like who are the playmakers? Who are the best players on the Vikings defense? Like when you look at them, it's like who do you think of? Because I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Alex Van Ginkel for one. He came out of nowhere last year. They have another guy up on the defensive line who's really good. They also have another linebacker that's really good, an outside linebacker, and that's why they were able to create some pressure on both sides. And then you got, of course, Harrison Smith and whoever plays not named Lewis Dean.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically Van Ginkel, some linebacker we can't name, and a 40-year-old safety.
No, there's a defensive end too.
And there's a defensive end, and their D tackle's decent, not great. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. He collapsed the pocket well, and they have a very good, solid defense. I think they have like 5 legitimate possible Pro Bowl contenders.
Would you agree that cornerback's their weakest spot on defense or not?
I personally would.
I do, but they did try to address it. They just waited too long because the better ones were gone, but they might have got a sleeper there in the 6th round. It was somebody I was interested in. I want to see how he does before I say he's going to be great. I'm one of those guys that looks at everything. I look at those sleepers, and I talk about people who could do something. And everybody shit on the 49ers about Brock Purdy, and I said, you watch. That kid has got something when he played college. I don't know why, but I think he'll be good there, especially with Scamahan. And yes, I do call him Scamahan because he's been scamming teams out of Super Bowls every time he gets there.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
And Alexander is going to be staying with Green Bay. They're at least supposedly already working on the restructure now.
Oh, so Alexander is too?
Yeah. So Alexander will most likely be here this year.
So I know that we got.
So I'm looking at these Caleb Williams Esquire pictures. His fingernails are not painted. What's going on?
It looked like it was to me in the one I saw. Oh, you can't even see him. Never mind.
Case Keenum was slacking that day.
But those lips perfectly match that shirt, and that shirt perfectly matches the Esquire at the top.
Well,
Case Keenum had a hard time fishing the bottle of nail polish out of Caleb's. Oh, never mind.
Plaid with stripes does not work.
My God. And that's your fucking quarterback, broski.
Well, what happened?
I showed the picture of it right here on the screen.
Oh, let's say I didn't say. Yeah. That's one, and then there was like some other ones, I guess, inside.
Right, he did like a fashion shoot.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my quarterback doesn't do fashion shoots, and I'm so glad even my weird quarterback didn't do fashion shoots.
Oh, Sean Clipboard?
No. I said the weird one, not the useless one.
Karen Rogers, gotcha.
Yeah.
But anyways, what's everyone's opinion about Trey Hendrickson and the Bengals? He can't. No, it's not that he can't play. He won't play.
Yep.
There's a big there. He won't play.
I don't think he's. Yeah, he has no desire to play for the Bengals. Like he doesn't. And the thing is too, like if he has a year that's not as good as last year, then like he knows that they're going to lowball him even more. And which is likely to happen if he stays there because he's literally the only player on defense an opposing team has to worry about. So of course they're going to double team him. You know what I mean? So I'd want out of town if I were him also.
Oh, Fred, that's a good one. I'm surprised they didn't have a very large poster of that in the mini airport of Caleb Williams cover. But anyways, what was that? The one thing about Trey Hendrickson I want to say, he deserved to be paid. And if I was the Bengals, I'd have paid him before Higgins.
For sure. He's literally the only thing they have on defense.
Right. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even been close to sniffing the playoffs last year.
Yeah, in defensive end is a prime time position. You know what I mean? It's like quarterback, left tackle, wide receiver, D end. Like those are the big four.
He's that hybrid D end. If you put him in the 3-4, he's an outside linebacker with just as explosive and better moves because he's already at full speed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's why all the Bears fans are like, "Oh, he played with under Dennis Allen before. Oh, the Bears are going to trade for him." Oh, I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah, it's just like the Lions writer that wrote an article saying last night, "Hey, the Lions have $40 million in cap space until you take away their dead cap."
Yeah, I don't see it just doesn't seem like Brad Holmes' MO. If I'm the Lions, I would trade for him though. Honestly, I would.
But
I really would.
If we could afford to give him the extension he wants to play, we would.
Yeah, I would.
But
dude, if I'm the Lions, I'm doing it. I'm trying to anyway.
I know, but hear me out here. If you take away the dead cap, we have 23 million. The average of all the rookie caps combined for the first season they're in the NFL is 18 million. That's a set number.
Yeah.
So you take that away, that leaves 5 million.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was closer to like 15. The rookie cap was.
It's 18 million
Okay.
because it goes up X percentage every year.
I forgot about that part of it.
Because that way it's a rookie scale and it
Yeah.
stays at the exact same
Mhm.
percentage as it was when it was created with
Mhm.
the 3 previous CBAs. I think it is now. Is that right? Hasn't it been 12 years of CBAs since they did that, or
Yeah.
has it been 16?
I think it's been 16 because it
Yeah.
was Sam Bradford was the last quarterback that got drafted before the rookie pay scale. And as soon as they had to give him a giant contract, they said, "Oh wait, fuck this. We got to put a cap on this shit."
Right. It literally him staying in because he didn't beat out Matt Stafford that year, and that's the only reason he stayed in. Remember that? It cost him $100 million because Matt Stafford made $100 million more than the year before.
Oh.
Because they already talked about doing the cap, and they said, "Well, we got to do something about this. We can't have rookies making more than that."
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have it in the CBA yet because the next year was the CBA. So they went ahead and they said, "Okay, we're going to max it out at this amount of money, and no first round pick gets more than that for now." Motown, Mitch drops in. Yeah, I knew you were going to bring it up when you came back, but that's okay. It's been one of those great days, and Kitty Ken's going to hate this next part because he knows what I like to do towards the end of every show.
Oh, geez. That one I actually don't mind.
Okay, we'll start at the bottom, just out of respect for Bruce.
Oh, all right.
Fuck the Bears.
And then, just because I'm on here, we're going the opposite way with it.
Oh, they can get skull fucked. Fuck the Vikings. Go ahead and put up the other one.
And for all the people that have championship envy,
Fuck the Packers. FTP. Hey, put up the other skull one.
oh, there's
Right underneath the skull fuck.
oh yeah, I see it.
Skull. It's like saying score, but with a cock in your mouth.
Holy shit.
You never paid attention when I did those. You always popped out before I did them, so that's why I did it earlier. Broski ain't block
That's
trade.
funny.
He actually has some good football opinion. And
Yeah.
we actually bounce stuff off. And when it's time to shit talk, we shit talk.
Yeah, and Joe Barry was never our defensive line coach. He was the coordinator. Though we did have a shitty defensive line coach last year. That's why he got the axe as soon as we could. And we brought in the Patriots guy there to be our D-line coach.
We're gonna say shout out Lamar Horton in the chat. One of his 12 names he uses. Avery Giovanni, Lamar Horton. Pick a name, dude. What are we doing?
Okay. It was a Facebook jail. We all know.
And you know there, Motown Mitch, I might give you a whole lot of shit, but truthfully, you're not that bad. I actually kind of enjoy it.
Shout out Motown Mitch.
Yeah. And of course, my old sponsor was Brandon's Tire, and yes, they're still located at South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road, right here in wonderful Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good.
I love that one.
I can never not laugh when I hear it.
I love that one. That was great.
I got to get a better picture if I do get him back as a sponsor without the van because I got tired of the comments after a while. You're not that bad as a compliment.
Jay, you gotta know Motown and I go back and forth at each other a lot. So it doesn't sound as bad as it comes off. It's more tongue in
I don't-
cheek.
That's more of a slap than anything we said. I still want.
That's
the
what
man,
she said.
Hey, you're welcome there, buddy.
Oh.
Because hey, I will go out here and say this: that we might disagree on the football shit and all that, but when it comes to MMA, Mitch knows his shit.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I have a fun doing this show, and I've always been First Amendment friendly.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why Ken goes, I like being on this show the very first time he was on.
Because
And Broski,
it was the first time I was on anybody's show, and it was run like how I run my shows. I was like, holy fuck, I can fucking get along great here.
And
Yeah.
kudos to Huddle Sports Network for putting me on here. And I know, Ken, you're a big part of that. Broski,
You're
kudos
welcome,
to you to
buddy.
being a part of the network as a fan, and now every now and then a guest on the shows. I would love Ken to be here more often for these shows.
You know, on this afternoon shows, you might see me start popping in a little bit more because I have a show before this and a show right after this. So there's a lot of times I'm in the pre-shows beforehand.
And you really don't have anything to do in that middle part in between that 30 minutes to fill your day. And you're like, well, I could go to the fridge, grab a beer and a sandwich. Or I can talk shit with JB. and there's times when you've just popped in. I was bored.
Oh, hey, Mitch. You're not going to get any arguments out of me because my crippled ass shouldn't be in an octagon either. I mean, unless they have a Quasimodo division, then I'm reigning champ here.
Hey, Trace is in the chat. My sister from another mister.
Trace is part of the club who blocked me.
Yeah, you know what? It's okay. Let's not go attacking people though. I don't.
Yeah. Hey, some people just want to have cheerleader channels. You know, they don't believe in the First Amendment either. You know, and that's how it is.
And the other channels are fine. I don't knock them.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's
I know you do.
Run their show how they see fit.
But please don't do it on my show because I'm friends with all of them, and if I ever have to do a collaboration, it may hinder it.
Shout out Tracy.
Yes. Yes, Tracy. Find out when that free one is again. We're going. I don't.
Anyway, dudes, I'm gonna run. Thanks for having me on, JB. As always good talking to both of you.
Yep.
Absolutely, broski.
Today was a little more off the rails because the news is slower than molasses through a straw between a witch's cold head.
Yeah.
You and my mold and broke down me, so you might be a great mate. Torn rotator cuff and 2 bad knees. Ooh, see who falls over first.
I got a shitty right shoulder, a shitty back, and a shitty neck. We got ourselves a cripple fight.
And I've got a repaired Achilles tendon and 2 bad knees too. We could have a 3-way death match.
Death match being the opportune point of it. One of us might not kill the other ones, but the other guy just might fall over dead.
All right, Fred. Good to see you, brother. I'm out. Got a bunch of crap to take care of. Have a good one. Fuck them all and one pride. Yes, sir. Hey, Fred, congratulations again.
All right. We got a fatal 4-way now.
Yeah, except it's the one where you're not allowed to pin. It's submission or over the top of the rope only because Grace is a woman. Hey, I'm
all for it.
I'm not going there. I know where
you're
going.
I was gonna say, you know, JB, that probably was a good idea that you spoke up and stopped me there.
Leave it at what I said. Leave it alone because I know where you were going.
Yeah.
Because your dirty mind works as bad as mine.
Oh yeah.
And I have a 3%. I have a 3% fan base that's women, And I guarantee you, all three of them could kick the three of our asses.
Oh, I hear you. I got a decent amount of women followers too.
And you know what? I would still say thank you, ma'am. May I have another?
Well, I mean, it all depends on where the blows are being landed.
That's true. There's certain areas where I might not enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that.
Oh, you see what happens, NFL, when you don't give JB and I news? Shit just goes off the rail. You got to give us some news here. Stop drip feeding the schedule to us and just give it to us.
Or we're going to start looking up the newest talent on websites. NFL, get busy.
Yeah, get busy because you don't want us getting busy.
Getting jiggy with it.
Oh.
You haven't had this much fun doing a show in a while, have you?
The afternoon show gets pretty lit, dude.
No, but I mean, like, just one-on-one.
Yeah.
Having a good time. I haven't seen your face this red. I haven't seen your face this red since the night you came back from drinking tequila and came on the show late.
That wasn't tequila. That was Captain 100.
Either way, your face was just as red as it is right now. And that's been a while. Afternoon show is a Big Bash Motown event for sure. Oh,
Motown. You got to understand, when your champion Jared Goff is a top 3 quarterback, you're gonna get a lot of flack for it. Like I said, I'll give you, he's a top 10 quarterback that had top 3 stats, but that's as far as I'm willing to go.
And I've backed it up my career-wise that's where he belongs right now in the list of active quarterbacks. He's in the top 10, which is elite, which is a borderline elite category. The top 5 is elite. He's borderline. Because the first year, all the Packer fans started to put Love up there, and I was like, wait a year.
Hey, why, thank you, Tracy. I definitely appreciate it.
Yep. And he goes live into my channel, so he makes it easy for the Lions fans. Man, what a great day. I'm sweating like a whore in church, though. It's getting hot outside.
Well, yeah, JB, if you don't got anything else to do, you might as well hang around and do another hour.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and say thank you to everybody who's been in the chat. Brent DeWitt, Brent Arbozo, everybody, even Lamar. It was great to see you.
Okay. I can give you that there, Mitch. It's just you provided us a lot of great fucking content for like a month straight. It was fucking fun.
And thank you for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. And we are signing off.
Turn it up. We coming in hot. Huddle Sports Network. Yeah, we own the spot. On your Roku, Fire Stick, don't miss a beat. Covering NFL news, we can't be beat. Find us online, Facebook and YouTube too. Every room a scoop. We got the 411 for you. 27 prime times. Daily shows for the fiends. From Ken in the morning to your wildest dreams. 10 to 11, we dropping knowledge on the block. Tune in tight, don't forget to watch. Huddle up is the place to be. NFL action, come and see. From morning till noon, we bring that fire. Huddle Sports Network, take you higher. Step into the zone where the real ones play. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, 1 hour every day. From 11 to 12, we breaking it down. All the plays, all the stats, wearing the crown. Then at noon, hit the grind with the daily huddle. From 12 to 1 p.m., man, we break the cuddle. Sipping morning coffee while we hitting the grind. Dropping knowledge bombs, yeah, you know we're one of a kind. Huddle up, it's the place to be. NFL action, come and see. From morning till noon, we bring the fire. to the screen, we making it hot. Huddle Sports Network, give